that Telecom security is protecting your property, you can be sure that your alarm will never be ignored. This very effective form of home security has many useful features. You will need to understand how to use them to get the best out of your new system. But to begin with,
I forgot to turn the alarm on.
Turning on the alarm as you leave the house will soon become as natural as turning off the lights. Make sure you stand still until the green light has stopped flashing.
So it's 0 followed by 3 if I'm going out of the house. 0, 3. The red light's on. Right, let's try again.
The beeping sound means that the system is being activated. If anything should activate the door sensors, the movement detectors, or the smoke detector, our central control station will be automatically alerted and appropriate action taken. Whether you're away for a few minutes or a few months, you can be sure that someone is looking after your property 24 hours a day. It is important to commit the master code to memory. Many people choose a familiar date, such as an anniversary.
Right, press in the master code. It's 1 for off.
You must never leave the code written down near the console.
Hello? Hello, Mother. No, I haven't forgotten you're coming to stay. Can I call you back? I'm right in the middle of cooking. Mary, can you let yourself in? I'm on the phone. Mary, the cleaning lady. I've got to tell her not to come in through the back door anymore. Something to do with the new security system. I'll explain later. I'll see you tomorrow. Right, bye.
Hello, Mrs. Andrews.
Hi, Mary. Got Mother coming to stay.
People from outside your immediate family will need to enter your house from time to time. It is possible for these people to be able to switch your system on and off without jeopardizing the long-term security of your home.
Before you go any further, Mary, let me explain our new security system to you. It's the Telecom security one that works through the telephone.
People that need to come into your house for any reason can be given one of 13 temporary auxiliary code numbers, which you can program into the console. You must obviously never give anyone outside your family the master code, although Telecom security can change your code if the master code has been given out by mistake. To program in an auxiliary code, enter your 4-digit master code, followed by 9, the programming key. Next, key a 2-digit number from 01 to 13 to identify which auxiliary code number it is. In this example, it's number 1, 01. Now you can enter the new 4-digit auxiliary code, followed by star, to store it in the console. When the person to whom you've given a number no longer needs it, you simply program it out. That way, you need never fear that a code number might get into the wrong hands. To delete auxiliary code number 1, follow the same procedure for programming it in. Enter your 4-digit master code, followed by 9, the programming key. And in this case, 01, skip entering the 4-digit number and simply press star. That erases the auxiliary code number 1 from the console's memory. When showing people how to use the system, don't just describe it. Let them have a go.
Now listen, you started coming here in 1988, right? So I've made that your very own code number.
Oh, that's nice.
Let's have a
That's very
rehearsal.
kind.
Make sure that the back door is locked and that any internal doors with sensors are properly closed. If you've got any pets, make sure that they cannot get into the parts of the house protected by movement sensors. The green ready light tells you that it's okay to switch the system on.
Right, you press 0, then 3. Press the numbers slowly and firmly. The red light means that the system's on. Come on, let's go outside. The beeping sound means you've got 45 seconds to close the door behind you before the system's fully activated. When the beeping stops, the system's set.
Does that mean the alarm goes off when I open the door then?
Not immediately, provided you always come in through the front door. Then you've got about 45 seconds to turn the alarm off before anything happens. It doesn't sound like very long, but it's bags of time, really. I'll show you. Right, the beep stopped. Come on.
But what happens if I set the alarm off by accident?
No problem, provided you remember one simple word. Skip.
The dog?
It's a code word that only people using the system can know. I'll show you first.
A very common way of triggering an alarm accidentally is to attempt to come into the house other than via the main entrance. When the rear door contacts are broken, no time is allowed to switch off the alarm. If there should be a false alarm, enter the 4-digit master code or auxiliary code and then press 1 to switch the system off. If the system does not switch off, key in hash to clear the pad. Then follow the same procedure again. Even though the siren has been switched off, Telecom security still follow their normal procedure for responding to an alarm. The first thing we do is to call the premises to check whether there is a genuine emergency. As you would expect, the majority of the calls to which we respond are false alarms. If we get no answer, hear an engaged tone, or are given the wrong code word, we have to assume that there is an emergency. It's very important for you not to try to call us or use the phone until you have had our call. If there is a genuine alarm, we would also notify the key holders so that they could attend the premises. Following an accidental alarm activation, the system will need to be reset. This can usually be done remotely. Call the number in the manual to see if this is the case or whether a site visit is required.
Go on, answer it. It's for you.
Telecom security, can I help you?
Hello?
Have your code word, please.
Yes, the code word is skip. Thank you. Goodbye. Done it?
There, it wasn't too difficult, was it? Mother's blooming pie. Oh, Mary, I'm not to be trusted. Oh.
The smoke detector is always active, whether or not the system is switched on. The procedure for turning off the siren is exactly the same as for turning off the intruder alarm. Enter the 4-digit master or auxiliary code and then 1 for off. To reset the smoke detector, key in the master code and then 8 to reset. Unless there is a genuine fire in the kitchen, the sighting of the smoke detector will prevent it being triggered by normal cooking fumes. In any event, Telecom security will always call to verify whether it is a false alarm. You can enjoy Telecom security's 24-hour protection even when you are at home, especially at night when you're in bed. Alternatively, if you're watching television at the front of the house, the system could still be protecting the rooms to the rear. The Telecom security system divides your house into a number of separate security zones, each protected by either a door sensor or a movement detector. If your technician has pre-programmed the zones you wish to isolate, press 0, then 2 for on at home. Or it is possible to selectively deactivate certain of these devices by entering your master code, the bypass key 7, followed by the number of the zone you wish to isolate, and simply press star, followed by star, to store it in the console. The zone containing the siren and the main entry and exit route cannot be isolated. Once you're happy that you have isolated the correct zones, you can switch the system on by keying 0, then 3 for on. Once you have activated the system, you have 45 seconds to leave the protected area. In the morning, when you come downstairs, you simply turn off the alarm just as if you were coming into the house. One of the enormous benefits of Telecom Security's system is the separate emergency buttons for fire, police, and medical emergencies. In some situations, it can be difficult even to call 999. If either the fire or the medical assistance buttons are pressed, one of our operators will immediately telephone to confirm your requirements. If there is no answer, the required service will be alerted immediately. If the police emergency button is pressed, no verification call is made and the alarm is immediately put through to the police. In some circumstances, you may need to use a special duress code. This turns off the system in the same way as the master code, but at the same time, it sends a distress signal to central control. In the unlikely event that a suspicious person followed you home and tried to force you to switch your system off, you could key in your duress code as soon as you enter. This is acted on immediately, without referring back to you, so that the police can be sent to assist. It's at moments like this that you'll be glad you decided to choose around-the-clock protection from Telecom Security.
Hello, Mother. I'm so pleased to see you.
If you would like to have any further advice on how to use your Telecom Security system, or would like to arrange a service visit, please call us on 081 890 7777.